Nosson, he explains a verse in Tehillim. The verse reads like this: Bimgilat Sefer Katuv Alai. Right? In a scroll, a book of a scroll was written on me. The simple explanation is that a book was written about me. That's what King David is expressing there. But Rav Nosson explains it on a more personal level. That Bimgilat Sefer, something which is written in a book, and was written by somebody who lived many, many years ago, many years back, and yet, Katuv Alai. It's written exactly about me. It's talking about me, as if it's prophecy. How is it that this book is explaining exactly what I'm going through right now? What is this phenomena? So Nosson explains, it's hinted to in these words, B'mgilat Sefer Katuv Alai. That the book which was written is depicting and explaining exactly me. In line with this, there was a story of pre-World War II Poland in Warsaw. There was an Alexander Chassid, his name was Yechiel Greenwald, and he, at that time, which was anti-Semitic pre-war Poland, the Jews had a curfew to close their store at a certain time, and anyone who left the store open after the time, if they got caught, then there would be a big fine. So he was once sitting in his store and he dozed off, and when he woke up, it was already after the curfew hour of 6 p.m. So he quickly tried to close the store, but the police came and they gave him a ticket. They gave him a knas, a fine, and it said on the fine that if you want to fight it, then you'll have to come Saturday morning, which is Shabbat, at around like 9:30 a.m. to the court, the local court, to be able to fight it. So he was a tough guy. He said, I'm going to fight this. What is that? I'm going to let them to give me this fine because I accidentally dozed off. And he felt he had a valid reason why to win. So, but the question is, where is he going to be able to find a minyan Shabbat morning that finishes so early that he can get to the courthouse, which wasn't so far away, but that early in the morning, 9:30 a.m., which is considered relatively early, seeing at what time people daven normally Shabbat morning. People start normally davening at 8:30, 9, especially in North America and in Europe at the time, that the davening in Shabbat morning is a bit later than usual. So where is he going to find an early minyan? So they told him, the Breslov Chassidim, they have a Netz minyan Shabbat morning, which is the earliest time you can daven. Go daven with them. You'll be able to finish way before 9:30 and have enough time to get to the courthouse. And obviously, it's in situations where he's not going to start writing and signing documents. It's just to present a testimony of his argument, while the Gentiles in the government office do all the writing for their own self, for their own benefit. So he was technically allowed to go and present himself, not doing any melacha, any work on Shabbat. So he went to the Breslov minyan, and he was amazed at how they're praying with such intensity, and it just overwhelmed him. It took him over. And after the davening, there was a kiddush, and he wanted to stay. He was so intrigued and interested. And at the kiddush, the custom is in the Breslov communities to learn together Rabbi Nachman's stories, Sipurei Masiyot, and people expound on the stories, give insights and ideas. So there was a Breslover, Rabbi Cheskel Mendeliel. He was giving over the Shabbat morning class in Rabbi Nachman's stories, and this Yechiel Greenwald, who was not a Breslover, was standing behind him. And as Rav Yecheskel Mendeliel was giving over ideas based on the story, this Yechiel Greenwald behind him felt he was talking exactly to him about what he was personally going through. He finished talking, and he said, Yechiel said to the man, Yecheskel, how do you know me? I don't even know who you are. How do you know me? He said, what do you mean how to know you? He said, you explained exactly what I'm going through in my life right now. How did you know me? I said, I'm not a prophet, I'm not a son of a prophet. All of these words come from the flowing brook, the source of wisdom, the Nachman Rabbi Nachman ben Fege, whose words can penetrate and make you feel connected. And that was what really triggered this Rav Yechiel. He looked at the clock already, he missed the court case, so he had to pay the fine, but he gained a lifetime treasure of discovering and coming close to Rabbi Nachman's teachings. And again, this is the idea reflected in Rav Nosson's words on Bimgilat Sefer Katuv Alai, a book written hundreds of years earlier, and yet the words are talking directly to me, about me, what I'm going through in life.